Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Homeopathy Trials. Today we are going to study a remedy which is quite oftenly prescribed in acute losses or emotional breakdown due to disappointed love or death of someone, that is Ignatia. But the same remedy however can also be prescribed constitutionally and maximum benefits of it can be gained. Thus, in this video, we will try to understand this remedy in its whole extent by comparing it with the character of Kunal from the web series Indorishk. So, without wasting time, let's begin. But before beginning with the video, guys, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes. So, Ignatia, its common name is Ignatus beans, belongs to the plant kingdom and Loganaceae family. The main theme of Loganaceae family is the feeling of shattered, ruined, or scattered by any stressful situation. The remedy belongs to Cancer miasm, and the main theme of it is a strong desire to gain control over everything. Thus, when the main theme or the feeling of the remedy is a strong desire to keep control on themselves in situation where the people feel shattered or scattered. Thus, exactly can be seen in Kunal's character from Indorishk, where he tries very hard to feel the control things or situation when he's come to know that Tara had cheated on him. It is during this time he starts feeling ruined or scattered. Thus, in Ignatia, control in a very important and strong theme. These people always try to control their various emotions, outburst in various ways like stress eating, biting his cheeks, grinding teeth, etc. The most famous symptom of Ignatia, that is long involuntary sighing. Again, an example of controlling his emotions where they try to control their weeping or sobs by long sighs. An Ignatia person is extremely sensitive and caring for others. These people get extremely attached or invested in people who are really close to them. They try hard and go out of their way to keep others happy, and they also try hard that no one should get hurt from them. For this, they themselves get hurt and suppress their feelings. This can also be seen in Indori Ishq series where Kunal, despite of getting cheated again, goes to help Tara where she gets involved in trouble with the boy. Thus, whenever Ignatia patient get involved in someone to that extent, then they start getting extremely sensitive to the behavior of that person in whom they are totally invested in. So, any rudeness or any bad behavior of that person affects them very badly, and thus we see Ignatia to be a top marked remedy in the rubric mind offended easily and sensitive to reprimands. Okay, when such person either leaves them or breaks up with them in relationship, Ignatia get extremely hurt, and then the physical complaints begin. Ignatia patient get extremely sad and anxious. They try very hard to get that person back in their life, especially in love relationship. For this, the only mechanism they have is hysterical behavior, and this is why Ignatia displays her hysteria. They behave in such a way to gain attention from others, especially from that person in whom they are completely invested in and want them back. The expression of this hysterical behavior includes childish behavior, choking sensation, or involuntary long sighing, or getting convulsions, etc. Thus, same type of behavior can be seen in Kunal's character from the series Indorishk, where he keeps on getting convulsion in situation where he feels emotional disturbances. When despite of this hysterical behavior, Ignatia patient fails to get that person back in their lives, they starts brooding on the days spent with them and start living in the nostalgia. It gets really hard for them to leave that person or their memories and start living in a state of constant grief, and this is exactly when Ignatia patient slowly start entering natramur state. Thus, we find natramur to be chronic of ignitia. But few ignitia patients, however, the other hand, might develop a bitterness with them, where they start getting tough, bitter, hard, and masculine and ambitious. They start feeling that getting a top place in their work would make them feel worthy of themselves. And at the same time, they start behaving rudely to all others, male around them, and get indifferent towards them, and slowly pass into the sepia status or acid fall state. Few other important attributes of ignitia include: the people are extremely duty conscious, have high expectations and ideas. At the same time, if they fail to perform that duty, they feel guilty and self-reproach themselves. Now that we have understood the mind of ignitia and understood the action of ignitia on physical level, ignitia is an extremely good remedy for nervous system, respiratory system, and also for the affection of throat. We would have look at each of these in details further in this video. First, let's have a look at the action of ignitia on nervous system. Ignitia as a remedy acts really well in cases of convulsion and tremors, where the patient has frothing at the mouth, kicking with the legs, and trembling of the limbs. These convulsions are usually brought on by fear or fright in children after punishment or due to dentition or after some fevers, etc. In children, we usually see continuous chewing motion of the mouth and stamping with feet along with the grinding of teeth. These convulsions are usually aggravated at night or during sleep or in the morning. And these convulsions are ameliorated by lying on the back. It also acts well in the cases of paralysis, after great mental emotion, after night watching, etc. The convulsion of the ignitia, however, can also be out of hysteria, where the patient is just wishes to gain attention, as discussed previously in this video. Next, let's have a look at the action of ignitia on RS. So, ignitia also acts really well in the cases of various affections of respiratory system like croup, pneumonia, COPD, etc., where the patient usually has dry, spasmodic, hollow cough, excited by dust like sensation in the throat, and aggravated in the evening. Cough of ignitia is aggravation by standing still, walking, and ameliorated by warm drinks. The expectoration is usually seen in the evening, which tastes and smells like an old katar. Patient experiences teaching pain in the chest or spasmodic contraction in the chest. In few cases, patient breathing might get affected where the patient has oppressed breathing alternating with convulsion. There is also a long involuntary sign usually seen in the patient tries to control some of his emotional outburst. Ignitia as a remedy acts really well in cases of some sore throat. Patient usually has a hard inflamed tonsils with small ulcers. The patient experiences teaching pain in the throat and more due to swelling, as the throat complaints of ignitia are ameliorated by swelling and by cold drinks. And then let's have a look at the few confirmatory symptoms of ignitia, which include: first is extreme changeability or contradictory nature of the symptoms, that is cough ameliorated by coughing. Second, extreme intolerance to tobacco smoke. Third, ignitia as a remedy is suited to individuals with nervous temperament who are alert, rigid, or apprehensive. So, this was all about ignitia. We hope that this video has helped you to understand the ignitia in details. If you have liked this video, like, share and subscribe to our channel, and also share your valuable feedback to the comment section below.